Hello and welcome. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kinsey Dickens and I am the new Executive Director for Museum XYZ. First, I want to thank each of you for being here today. Thank you for your dedication and your commitment to the museum. Second, I have several things I would like to discuss with you, but first I want to start off our meeting with a story. The story goes that there was a marine biologist who decided to perform an experiment with a shark. She placed a shark in a holding tank with some bait fish, and immediately the shark attacked the fish. For the second round of the experiment, she placed a piece of strong, clear fiberglass between the shark and the fish. As expected, the shark attempted to attack but failed several times before giving up. After several weeks of leaving the barrier in the tank, the biologist completed the third part of the experiment by removing the fiberglass, but leaving the shark in the fish tank with the fish. This is where the surprising part of the story comes in. Even with the fiberglass barrier removed, the shark swam with the fish and did not attempt to attack. I tell you this story today because of the morale behind it. Many of us, like the shark, after experiencing setbacks or failures, we begin to give up. Even if those barriers could easily be removed or may not even be there any longer, we may stop trying or create a barrier where one doesn't exist. I think our organization is currently facing several barriers that need to be addressed. What is it that's holding us back? As concluded from the interviews, some of the areas that need addressing are our purpose, our financial standing, our management and leadership, our direction, and our visitor satisfaction. We certainly need to make some changes. Albert Einstein once said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. I think that for too long, Museum XYZ has either been making the wrong choices or making the same choices that are not moving us in the right direction. I have a plan for change, and I will not be able to cover the plan in its entirety today, but I want to briefly go over the three main points with you. Our first objective will need to be to clarify our purpose. I believe that if our programs and events and the staff and our board are the body of our organization, then our purpose is the heart and the soul. Without it, we cannot and we will not survive. So how can we clarify our purpose? We can do this through revisiting our current mission and vision statements. We will need to answer some questions as an organization, such as who are we? Who do we want to be? Where do we want to go? And who do we want to serve and why? Then we will need to find a way to successfully communicate our answers with our stakeholders and our constituents. Our second focus needs to be on addressing the issues among our organization and our management and leadership and our financial and development plans. I believe the best way to do this will be to bring in outside experts, whether that be through an advisory board or hiring consultants or new employees. What benefits will bringing experts do? Outside experts, I think some fresh ideas and unbiased guidance will be extremely benefiting for our direction. I think that some outside experts could potentially help broaden our current professional network and help us to maximize our current connections and program possibilities. Our third focus needs to be on increasing visitor satisfaction. It was mentioned in some of the interviews that our current facility is lacking and uninviting, that people have not felt welcome or engaged during their visit. This is such a crucial element to our existence as a successful organization. If our programs and our staff are the body and our purpose is our heart, our constituents and those that we serve are the blood. They are the lifeblood of our organization. They keep us pumping and flowing, and they're the reason that we exist, so we need to serve them well. I believe this can be done through various changes to our museum environment, from the facility to our marketing department and our staff and volunteers. We can easily make changes and implement trainings that will encourage more visitors to enjoy their experience and want to keep returning to our museum. So in review, my three main focus points for the plan of change are clarifying our purpose through mission and vision, bringing in experts to help us make educated changes to our financial status and management and leadership, and shifting our focus to become more visitor-centered. I think if we're able to focus our time and energy on the main objectives in my plan, we will begin to see the changes needed within our organization to take us beyond our current fiberglass barriers. I'm excited about working with such a great group of people and to see what we can accomplish for the future of Museum XYZ and for our community. I would like to take a few moments to answer your questions or hear your suggestions, and thank you for taking the time to listen to my plan today.